Chapter 6: The Myth That All Calories Are Created Equal. Our second calorie myth is the one that is touted in diet books and on television shows, and used in formulas of many popular weight loss programs and calorie counting apps. Calorie myth number 2: a calorie is a calorie. Richard Feynman, PhD, said it best: attacking the obesity epidemic will involve giving up many old ideas that have not been productive. A calorie is a calorie might be a good place to start. In order to streamline calorie counting, we've been told that all calories are created equal. Think about using this kind of equivocation, which doesn't take quality into account, with something else that's essential to our health: water. If you were thirsty, would you stop and drink from a polluted creek or a muddy puddle in the middle of the road? Of course you wouldn't, because the issue isn't just about quenching your thirst. You know that water quality matters a lot. The solution to the puddle problem isn't to drink less water, but rather to drink higher quality water. Similarly, the solution to today's obesity epidemic isn't to eat less food, but rather to eat higher quality food. New heading: the 4 calorie quality factors. Beyond battling your basic biology, calorie counting is bound to fail you because not all calories are created equal in your body. Calorie counting is rooted in the assumption that your body works like a balance scale. Balance scales do not measure quality. On a balance scale, a pound of feathers weighs the same as a pound of lead. Quality is irrelevant. So on a balance scale, 300 calories of vegetables is the same as 300 calories of pasta. The problem is that your body isn't a balance scale. Let's look at this issue another way. Breathing in polluted air for 30 years has a different impact on your respiratory system from breathing in the same quantity of fresh air. In the same fashion, putting 2,000 calories of low-quality food into your metabolic system has a different impact on your weight than putting in the same quantity of high-quality food. Marshall University conducted a childhood obesity study in which researchers divided obese kids into 2 groups. 1. Cut quantity. Kids went on conventional calorie-counting, starvation-based diets. 2. Change quality. Kids went on unlimited calorie, lower carbohydrate diets. After 2 months, the change quality kids lost 11 pounds, but the cut quantity kids gained 5 pounds. We do not have to go on a low carbohydrate diet, but this study is a great example of how critical calorie quality is. People ate as much as they wanted whenever they wanted and still burned body fat because they changed the quality of their calories. So how do we know what a quality calorie is? The quality of your calories is easily determined by assessing our food based on 4 criteria. I abbreviate these criteria using the acronym SANE. S. Satiety: how quickly the calories fill you up and how long they keep you full. A. Aggression: how likely the calories are to be stored as body fat. N. Nutrition: how many nutrients, vitamins, minerals, essential fatty acids, essential amino acids, etc., the calories provide. E. Efficiency: how many of the calories can be stored as body fat. The more satisfying, unaggressive, nutritious, and inefficient a calorie is, the higher its quality. The more sane it is. The more it heals your hormones, prevents overeating, and lowers your set point. Conversely, the more unsatisfying, aggressive, not nutritious, and efficient a calorie is, the lower its quality. The more insane it is. The more it harms your hormones, encourages overeating, and raises your set point. The more you understand the 4 calorie quality factors, the more clearly you will see how eating more high quality sane food is the only practical way to burn fat and boost health enjoyably long term. Illustrating the importance of calorie quality, in each of the studies that follow, all of the study participants ate the exact same quantity of calories. These are called isocaloric studies, but one group's calories were much higher quality or were much saner than those of the other groups. A review completed at the University of Florida analyzed 87 studies and found that those people who ate sane calories lost an average of 12 more pounds of body fat compared with those who ate an equal quantity of insane calories. Researchers at Cornell University split people into 3 groups, each eating 1,800 calories per day, but at different levels of sanity. The most sane group lost 86.5% more body fat than the least sane group. In the Annals of Internal Medicine, researchers at the Clinical Investigation Center, U.S. Naval Hospital, compared a reduced calorie insane diet with a reduced calorie sane diet. After 10 days, the sane diet burned twice as much body fat. A review published in the journal Nutrition and Metabolism covered 9 additional trials demonstrating that people who eat sane calories lose more weight than those who eat the exact same quantity of insane calories. Let's look at each of the 4 factors of sane eating. We'll start with satiety, which comes from the same root as satisfying. Sidebar: the philosophy of long-term fat loss and health. The 18th century German philosopher Immanuel Kant proposed a helpful theory for thinking about moral issues. We can tell whether an action is good or bad if it makes sense for everyone to do it all the time. For example, is it okay to lie? No, because if everyone always lied, society would fall apart. His logic is even more useful in the fat loss and health field. We are trying to become slim and healthy for the rest of our lives. We don't want to lose body fat now, only to gain it back later. So if a program isn't flexible enough for us to follow it forever, forget it. Whatever you do to lose body fat, you have to keep on doing it or you will gain all the body fat back. It's like pushing the accelerator pedal to make your car go 60 miles per hour. As soon as you stop pushing it, you'll slow down. Similarly, if you change the way you eat and exercise to burn body fat, and then stop eating and exercising that way, you will quickly regain body fat. For instance, the American Journal of Physiology reported that as soon as rats stopped eating less, they regained weight 20 times faster than normal until they returned to at least their original weight. Nobody wants to gain body fat 20 times faster than normal, so before trying any starvation diet program, be a philosopher and ask yourself, can I do this forever? If the answer is yes, do it. If the answer is no, skip it and go sane instead.